So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
And this is Ronaldo, looking for options for movement. Messi. Park Ji-sung. That's Rijkaard. Park Ji-sung. It's Park Ji-sung. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thalysson. Lam. Park Ji-sung. Lille looking to pass their way through. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Aimed beyond the defence. Ronaldo providing an outlet on that. Climbs up big! And it's a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Lille are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. McTominay did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Can he get on the end of this? That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Roberto, who's short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lille looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Lille finding their passes. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Nunez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, good determined running there, but run back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Thuram.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ah, such a clever touch. Distributed tidily. Lam plays it. Oh, smashing header! They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Park Ji-sung has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Pierre. De Roberto. Saliba is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And it's Rice. A probing pass. Lahm picks it up out wide. Terrific header! It's bounced back off the post. Throw it.
Substitution.
Oh, well played, well played. Saliba. Yamal. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Lille are down to 10 men.
Substitution.
There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Lahm made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Now it's Darwin. Saliba. And that is a little undercooked. Quality ball. He's not got that quite right. Azar. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Darwin. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Lovely bit of skill. McTominay gets into some space. He's got full. Oh, it's come off the upright. And we've reached half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Melbourne City really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Melbourne City sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Searching pass he's played there. Just eases him off the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Darwin. Played out wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Big header! Relentless! Just relentless! And he is just ripping it up! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Superb timing to generate that power, threw a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
A case now of complete control. Thuram.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
There's a searching pass. It's a really well-measured ball. Cross goes in there. That's gone for a throw-in. Oh, sweet feet. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. And that has been cleared. And that has put paid to that. Threads one in, opts to play it back. He is just caressing the ball. Up he goes! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, that's an own goal!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Melbourne City got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. McTominay in acres of space out wide. He gets big! Goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Melbourne City are having a ball here. Well, that is one way to stop him. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Kaka. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Thuram. Knocks it into space, and he welcomes it in. Look at the space here. Oh, good take in a good area. Now the ball. It's a mighty effort! Sticks it away! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
After 73 minutes.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Substitutions taking place.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
And a quick announcement today that
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I've been very impressed with this fella Upamecano. We all know of his impressive record, but he's a lovely blend of athleticism and technical nous that he developed from quite an early age. It'll be interesting to see who his opponents bring to the table to test him, because testing him demands a lot.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And it's Valverde. Eder Militao. He's being urged to shoot. It's Camavinga. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Thuram. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe touches it back. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Koundé spots it and intercepts. And the counter is on. Camavinga. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Eder Militao.
Pretty robust defending.
Pavard. And here's Mbappe.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that should get the job done.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
It's a promising position. Very nicely done. Plays it in low. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Now it's Thuram.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Tries to play it through. Dembele picks it up out. Can he finish? France with the corner. They're first. Oh, what a climb! Goal! France! And France are in front. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. France have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Pavard. And here's Thuram. And it's Hernandez. And they're on him in a flash. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's Diaz. Now that's well seen too. Bellingham. It's run loose here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's gone searching cross-field. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Thuram. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Mbappe. That's a little off target. Bellingham. Koundé simply refused to be outdone there. Valverde. Brilliantly cut out. Upamecano gets rid without sophistication. Bellingham. France are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Oh, super find. Decent chance! That is delicious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Vinicius Junior, Mbappe, Tchouaméni.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That ball looks a good one. He's having a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Hernandez. Hernandez, good purposeful running this. And this is Dembele. He's played it back. And the first 45 minutes are up. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
France in control at half-time, 2-0.
Merci pour lui. Changement.
And the action is back on the way. Mbappe.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
France couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Might be danger here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Wriggles his way through. Chance! In he goes again. And he hits the net. The second half sparked straight into life. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Dembele. Valverde. That's Brahim Diaz. Madrid finding their passes. Shapes to shoot! He's scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Mbappe really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on, and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Brahim Diaz. France have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and bold.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. So what can they conjure from this one? And distance is no problem here. The angle's tight for a shot. He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Over to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
And he's being shifted off it. And it's Dembele. Dembele! And that's going to be a goal kick. Madrid have reclaimed it. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that has been knocked clear. Thuram. Hernandez. Now that looks a decent ball. And he was alert to it. Rudiger gets good distance on it. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well timed, excellent interception. Over to the left. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 6.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Le numéro 2. Le numéro 22. À leur place, le numéro 14.
They've got it again.
Le numéro 25. Le numéro 12. Le numéro 21.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Digne.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Klaus, looking for the run. That's been slipped through. Mbappe is onto this. Klaus, that looks a good cross. No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Temps additionnel.
He's only too happy to take that back. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Mbappe! Cross needs... Oh, smashing header! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
France really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to...
The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Elle s'affiche actuellement sur l'écran géant. Merci. Attention, changement.
Into extra time we go. Mbappe tries to pass it through. This looks promising. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Ceballos. Goulet. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Vinicius Junior takes control of it, and he's on the move. And he shoots! It's anyone. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And he thumps it clear.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Threads one in. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. Mbappe. And the shot! Rudiger with the clearance. And here's Colomwani. Ceballos. Oh, it's come loose. Klaus. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And it's Ceballos. Camavinga. That's a nicely weighted pass. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Ceballos. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passes. He's going for goal! And that's off target.
Vinicius Junior clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ceballos. Extra time reaches half-time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And we're off for the final time. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ceballos. Now then, the ball's come loose. Alexander-Arnold. Rudiger. Goulet. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Gives it back. There's a sharp hit of ball here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Mbappe, Tchouaméni promptly onto that, and that is that. Works it forward. The pass has gone astray. Rudiger getting this one clear. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Koundé has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Ceballos. Looking for options for movement. There's the shot! Oh, he's been caught on it, and it's come back out to him. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a gruelling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
Now the time for brave hearts and strong minds. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. And he does it with poise.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Mbappe is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
France are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. Denied! He's made the save!
Well, he didn't hit that with any sort of conviction, and it's an easy save in the end.
Vinicius Junior is the second man to step up for his team. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
This to put them 2 up. It's in, too smart for the keeper. And he's put them 2 in front. Madrid can't afford to miss another one. It's a tame penalty, straight at the keeper.
I suspect a change of mind could have been the problem then.
So on the cusp of where they want to be. Oh, he saved it!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Madrid are looking to save match point. And stuck away with ice in his veins.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
This is match point. France have done it. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Goulart did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Good running, strong and purposeful. He is through here. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Chance for a shot! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Dembele in with the challenge. That is ended up in no man's land. Well-timed, excellent interception. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Played up towards the front line. Upamecano cuts it out. France leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Quarter of an hour played. Olise. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. France are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Looking for the run.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Koundé. Oh, that's a key interception. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind.
Real chance! He's got a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, the defense. He's having a shot! Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Koundé has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Thuram. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now it's Thuram. Oh, that's... And the shot! Oh, easy pickings there. Hernandez. It is a corner. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, such a clever touch. Mbappe tries a shot! Goal! France! Into the lead once more. So smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
France go into the lead. Alexander-Arnold. France heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. He's shifting through the gears here. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Goulet. And he skips past his man. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Dembele thinks one through. Shot, surely! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
And yes, it's him again. So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
And there is the half-time whistle.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Can he get it through? Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Mbappe. That's going to go a long way. No foul, says the referee. Alexander-Arnold. Well seen, saw that coming. Looking to play him in.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Thalysson opts for safety. Thuram shapes to shoot, and it's there. And they are pulling clear here. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
France grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. It's a pretty loose pass. Mendy. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. What a throw in. Olise. Koundé. Hernandez. And it's Hernandez. Mendy kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tries to play it through. Chouameni, chance here to counter. Vinicius Junior, now it's Goulet. He's got away, and it's made its way to him. Saliba with the slide tackle there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a good spell of possession, this. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Dembele. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Arda Güler. Mbappe, who's set up 1 goal so far. France can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well, That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's had it taken off him. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking. Hernandez. Decent progress down the left.
There they go, hunting again.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Camavinga. Chouameni. Thalysson. That's a nicely shaped ball. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Hernandez is behind this one. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Olise! Goulet. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Rudiger. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, well played. And he's had it nicked away. 5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Thuram. Nice looking ball. Chips it through. Oh, big chance! It's in! Comfort! Yet more comfort! Easing away. That was easy. Almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
France are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And here's Vinicius Junior. Chouameni concedes a free kick for that. Chouameni has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, well played, well played. Mbappe. And that's that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Thuram, happy to bask in the accolades from all around. The stage most certainly his. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you think this turns on, Jim? There's the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Doué actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
France with the corner, they're first. That has been knocked clear. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on. Shot, surely! And that's caused a worry or two. Corner number 2, then. That's really well cleared. And it's Doué. And now they can spring out of defence. That's been cut out, well played. Bellingham. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thinks about the shot. And it's Tchouaméni. Now this could be a chance. Early ball out from the back. Mbappe. That is good alertness. Done delicately. Thuram. He's shifted. Decent chance! Same again, same outcome.
France really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
France have their third corner. Rudiger with the clearance. The ball goes in. And now a sudden chance to counter. Vinicius Junior, and it's been played through. Bellingham! that should get the job done. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Mbappe. Olise cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Bellingham plays it in. That's going to go a long way. And that is expertly dealt with. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Tchouaméni. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. France get their fourth corner. And the keeper beats it away. Dembele's delivery. Eder Militao getting this one clear. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Tchouaméni, nicely shaped ball.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
He's on it, can he get away? Mbappe! Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Good-looking ball. Doué. And it's Doué. Opts for safety. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Olise. Mbappe! Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! And it's a goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Madrid are in front now. And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we are back underway.
France can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Nicely weighted ball. He's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They're up to 5 corners now. Alexander-Arnold clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's him. Can he finish? Tchouaméni gets it away. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's Doué. Short changes him with that pass. Mbappe. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking. Pass somewhat off target. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Looking for a runner. Aias ended up in no man's land. But that has not gone well. Doué. Can he get on the end of this? Thuram. Oh, nice touch. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Upamecano. Olise is onto this. And it's made its way to him. Could be danger here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Koundé.
France really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's played it back. Looking for options for movement. And he's gone looking for safety. And smartly reclaimed. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Mbappe for Olise. Now, can they get him away? This looks promising, and that is masterful defending. Decent progress down the left. Threads one in. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 24.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Le numéro 11. À leur place, le numéro 6. Le numéro 12. Le numéro 20.
Mbappe
Changement.
looking to add to his goal. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Mbappe. Colomwani has it in a wide position, and it's Camavinga. Chouameni, oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Carvajal. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Barcola takes control of it and he's on. Tries a shot! They've scored! Do not write them off! Back they come! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that has added a hole, and he's had a hit! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Camavinga has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Chouameni is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Brahim Diaz. Now it's Valverde. Pass is just off target. Oh, this looks sharp. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Mesdames et messieurs, je vous demande toute votre attention. Un petit garçon avec un sac à dos vert s'est perdu dans la foule. Ses parents sont priés de se manifester auprès d'un de nos stadiers. Changement pour la France. Le numéro 4. À sa place.
Stone test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. France did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It'll be a throw-in. Saliba.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that is a little undercooked. Brahim Diaz. He's had it taken off him. Chouameni. And it's Diaz. Now Eder Militao. Chouameni. Played out wide. Camavinga.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Always onto this. Oh, that's a fine interception. And they've got rid. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's it for the first period of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Changement en cours.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Chouameni has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Now that looks a decent ball. That looks a cracking ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Barcola. Colomwani in acres of space out wide. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Big chance! A real chance and a real let-off. And it's Diaz. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Lobbed in behind. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. Great chance! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Madrid take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Chance for a shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
France really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Changement.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
And it's been taken short. Opts to
Additionnel.
play it back. And he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Camavinga gets it clear. And it's skewed away. And that is as far as it goes. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Dembele, is one of the best dribblers around. When fit, he's electric, and that alone is enough to frighten some of the best defences. He really does have the ability to win games on his own with that terrific acceleration.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Well, they could break here. Oh, that's a key interception. Tchouameni aims beyond the defence. And a chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Mbappe.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
France claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And we have our very first corner. France are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Dembele. He's a sharp little ball here. Just the keeper and the finish! Goal! France!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And now they can clear their lines.
France are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And that is a little undercooked. Now, what about a counter-attack? Doué. Doué, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Hernandez. And it's Doué. He's having a go! Has a look and plays it forward. Thuram. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's played it back. Knocks it into space. Doué. And it's Tchouameni. Oh, it's Dembele. It's gone out for a throw-in. Thuram. Out again for a throw-in. And it's Dembele. Dembele hurtling down that right flank. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Some really good ball movement. Great chance! Sticks it away! France are back on level terms. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
France grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the...
Shot at goal! Goal! France! And the comeback is complete!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
France go into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Out towards the flank. Dembele takes control of it and he's on the move. Well read, nice interception. Tries to play it through. Saliba kept his eye on it and he's there. And that has been clubbed away.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Now that looks a decent ball. Doué. Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Mbappe. Now then, the ball's come loose. Could be danger here. Can he finish? No mistake. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Changement.
France kick off the second half.
France clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Dembele. Mbappe could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And the through ball. Oh, that was vital. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, it's Dembele. That's a throw.
Changement en cours.
Kamavinga. And he's forced to go back. Now Saliba. Upamecano. A heavy challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gets a good foot in there. That's really well cleared. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, that's clever. And that is expertly dealt with. Can he get it through? Oh, important interception. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Elise. Kamavinga. Oh, good-looking ball. Mbappe. Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. It's a good run down the left-hand side. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Looking to play him in.
Might want to be careful there.
Koundé has given away a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro
So a chance here, what can they make of it?
24. Le numéro 7.
It's Tchouaméni.
À leur place,
Hernandez, he is onto this.
le numéro 20. Le numéro 12.
Hernandez,
Attention,
unable to make it
changement.
happen for all his good intentions. He's shifting through the gears here. And he can clear it away. France have reclaimed it. Barcola. Well-timed, excellent interception. Tchouaméni. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's on his way! Real chance! Goal! France! Into the lead once more! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 10. À sa
So,
place,
time for changes
le numéro
on
25.
both sides, actually.
Changement en cours.
So we have a breakthrough. Now, how will things develop from here?
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Colomwani. Oh, there's a probing ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Upamecano. Great vision. Colomwani receives it in a good position here. Barcola. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And that was very necessary. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
He's only too happy to take that back. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Hernandez. Upamecano. And here's Colomwani. Colomwani! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. So the winner's bullish and belligerent after a... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He rises! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Now that's well seen too. Rice. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Melbourne City have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Corner number 2 then. Big header! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Baresi gets rid without sophistication. Mbappe. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Thuram. Thuram! And it's a goal! There is the breakthrough! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Chance, surely! Lahm going vertical. Rice. Oh, they can break here. Melbourne City leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And it's Lahm. Vieira. And it's McTominay. Played out to the left flank. To Roberto. Cross to the back. Climbs up big! Oh, taken with style! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Certain, searing and imperious.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Knocks it into space. Played in deep. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Ronaldinho. Melbourne City have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Cristiano Ronaldo tries to pass it through. Lahm just loves to go forward whenever he can. And he was quick to react. Just eases him off the ball. Ronaldinho. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And here's Eto'o, and he's in on goal. And here's the chance to counter. Almost half an hour in now. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's intervened well there.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Vieira. The Netherlands finding their passes, and it's made its way to him. McTominay.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Messi. And here's Eto'o. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Melbourne City looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now it's Rice. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Baresi. Vieira.
Melbourne City have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Can he spark a counter here? Played out to the right. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Melbourne City looking to pass their way through. Terrific header. Gorgeous from Thuram. A finish right from the top draw. Up by 3. They have their boot on the... And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Melbourne City absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Melbourne City very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And the action is back on the way. And it's Messi. Rijkaard. Oh, good read. Here's Vieira. Nice sequence of passes, this. And that's another good win of the ball. And here's Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! Just wouldn't stay down for him. Lam is looking to influence the game from out wide. Thuram. Ball's gone out of play. Rijkaard. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Not the most convincing of passes. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vieira. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh no, this does not look good. He's beaten the last man. They've got to be quick to recover this. Out towards the flank. Crossed into the box. He gets big. Final touch was poor.
Melbourne City really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Not the most accurate pass. Rijkaard. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Vieira. Caresses it through. And he's there to belt it away. It's gone for a throw-in. Van Dijk. Cristiano Ronaldo, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It's a searching pass. Thuram cuts out the pass. Vieira is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Baresi. Ronaldo concedes a free kick for that. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Thuram. Rice. And it's Lahm. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Baresi. Vieira. And it's Vieira. Ronaldinho. Passing is crisp and sharp. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rijkaard. That's Vieira. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Now it's Thuram. Oh, some tackle that. Lahm. Aims beyond the defence. And that pass just didn't quite work. And it's Messi. And reclaimed it in a trice. Maldini. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 41, Rice.
Jordi Alba.
Number 3,
Vieira. Looking tidy in possession here.
Number 17, Bullet. Number
It's a
16,
sharp pass. Now it's Tura.
Number 14, Zanetti.
Substitutions taking place.
Pele. Oh, just skips, tries a shot! Oh, brilliant save.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Melbourne City have their third corner. They've played it short. Now this could be a chance. There's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Melbourne City are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And Dijk makes the interception. The Netherlands are looking to break at pace.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And it's Lahm. Can he finish? It's in! And it adds further to a heavily... And that will be the final act. Melbourne City pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Cristiano Ronaldo claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. That is good strength. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Turan to Roberto. Ah, that's a fine interception. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
Oh, shooting chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's going for goal! And they're quick. In he goes again! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Up he goes! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Rudiger cuts it out. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
And it's Rice. Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Cleared without hesitation. Decent chance! They've scored! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Ronaldinho, the specialist in tearing teams apart. The Netherlands trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively.
And a chance! Oh, taken with style! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Rudiger. Melbourne City have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Threads one in. It's a promising position. Looking to go deep. Knocks it into space. Ronaldinho. And it's Rijkaard.
Melbourne City couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Well, that looks a decent ball.
Thuram really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Roberto. Played towards the other side. For Lahm. Thuram. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Oh, what a... Oh, crossbar! Has another goal! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information center?